As the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And the pitch. And that's in there. 2-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Anderson is there for it. 1 down. At the plate, Corey Seager. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The high fastball is in there. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swinging a high pop-up to the left side. Hernandez is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Ryan Braun now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Braun.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Swinging here is Braun, and he sends this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It leads things off here in the bottom.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Yohan Moncada is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, he can run. He might be on the move here.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yohan Moncada is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Melky Cabrera is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Runners on the move for second. Slow roller back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping up to the plate, Alfredo Spain. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Puig sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Set to get his day started, Justin Turner. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he just misses with a curveball. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
2-1's the count.
The 2-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swinging a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Digging in, Franklin Gutierrez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hard on the ground toward short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Scott Van Slyke. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
First baseman, Scott.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. The pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Batting six.
Set to get his day started, Avisail Garcia. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. To short. Seager is right there. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting seven.
Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
To his left, Seager. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 9, Yasmani.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Trace Thompson.
Trace Thompson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Logan Forsythe is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great till you come.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jorge
ready to deliver.
Alfaro.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Gutierrez over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Brett Phillips.
Center fielder, Brett Phillips.
Into the windup and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get it a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tim Anderson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, number 66. Yasiel
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready on 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball with 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
The 2-2 one more time. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Seager.
Corey Seager is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Ryan Braun is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Yohan Moncada comes
Leading
into
off
this
the
at
fourth
bat
for
0
the
for
White
1 in the
Sox.
ball game.
Second baseman, Yohan.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Puig is there, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alfredo Spain.
Alfredo
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
First baseman
Digging in for his
33.
second at-bat, Scott Van Slyke. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Into the box, Cody Bellinger.
Leading
0
off
for
for the
1 for
Dodgers.
him here in this one.
First baseman, Cody Bellinger.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
This ball will be chopped foul.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Justin Turner.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Scott Van Slyke. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Scott.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Striding in once again, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Avisail Garcia is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Kike Hernandez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Belanger is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Trace Thompson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Trace Thompson.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Trace Thompson becomes the first out of the inning. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Line toward the gap in left center. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A high fastball is in there for Puig. He's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
I'll tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moncada ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Seager.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through this.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is. Striding in once again, Brett Phillips comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brett Phillips.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now
next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready once again, Ryan Braun. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Left fielder number 8, Ryan.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Phillips is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Now the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Ready for another shot now.
For the White Sox, left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Chopper foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Another one sent foul. High in the air out towards shallow right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now
ready for another chance. Alfredo Spain. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Braun. Gone! Digging in and looking for more, Scott Van Slyke. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Franklin Gutierrez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Franklin Gutierrez.
And this is fouled back and out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Yeah, but he has been so good. You're talking about getting into the 8th inning with 100 pitches. Not many guys do that.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
The designated hitter, Trace Thompson.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Digging in. To try it again.
Third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swings through the slider there.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Catcher.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Jorge Alfaro is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Puig has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. So stepping in, Brett Phillips. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Right side. He's got it. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Kershaw comes set. Here it is on 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Oh, what a play! Not able to make a play, though, and now they'll be men at first and second with nobody out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. trying to pick things up where we left off. Logan Forsythe. Nate Jones comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel with that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Lifted in the air to center field. Phillips is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of what. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on the air next. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Left side. Simeon's there. On to first, and Escobar set down to open up the ball game. Here's Gregory Polanco, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Polanco
sends that one out of play for strike one. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 0-1 on its way. Now a flare out to left center. Gregorius onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Into the box now, Brandon Drury. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. He gathers the throw. What a play. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the A's, center fielder Rajay Davis.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
Martin.
Lined hard toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Here's Chris Davis now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. Not the shiniest at batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Jed Jerko now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And this will be fouled away. And he chased it in the dirt. Vogt gathers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
It's flagged down deep in the hole, and they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. Here's Byron Buxton now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. right at the third baseman. At the plate, Gurriel. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Left fielder, number 17.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Catcher.
Striding in, Stephen Vogt. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going, and he's safe. Stepping into the box, Ryan Healy. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Kepler. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back with the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Third baseman, Trevor.
Line towards center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Set to get his evening at the plate started, John Ryan Murphy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel is there, makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Davis on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped high in the air. Graveman is there for it. And the inning is over. So striding in, Barreto hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Baseman, number 10.
This ball will be chopped foul. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. Back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. And here's a ball hit in the air. Drury ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Leonis Martin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with it.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Line to the right side, but foul.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Didi Gregorius would be next. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hits this one hard the other way. Backhanded. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brandon
He's
Drury.
ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a line.
0-1's the count.
Lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
First baseman, number
Into
19.
the box, Kenny Vargas comes
Vargas.
into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jed Jerko.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Max Kepler the next to
Now
grab
batting,
a bat.
right fielder, Max Kepler.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pulled toward right center field. Davis on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Jerko rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw won't get him. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. To third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius.
Leading off
0
the
for
fourth
1
inning,
for him here in this
the
one.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in, Gurriel
Number
hit it
17.
hard but lined out in his first at bat. Hit hard to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. Coming to the plate now,
Catcher.
Stephen Vogt. He'll look to bounce back after
Vogt.
striking out his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He's in to
Leading
get
off for
things
the
going
Twins,
here in inning number
Third
5.
baseman, Trevor
First pitch
Plouffe.
hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Now batting,
Into the
catcher.
box now, John Ryan Murphy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and they get them both.
the batter,
Digging in
number 2.
once again, Alcides Escobar.
Alcides
Third trip to the plate
Escobar.
for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Throw to first in plenty of time. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Marcus
Leading
Semien.
off for the
He'll start
A's.
things out in the home half
Third
of inning
baseman,
number 5.
Marcus Semien.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ryan Healy.
And this is low, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Standing in, Barreto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit in the air to shallow center. Buxton comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Rajay Davis now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
In the dirt here.
I got to count 0-2.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Drury ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Leonis Martin, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Line drive to center field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The batter, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Number 19, Shanice Vargas.
Hit on the ground, but foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Now another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive to left. Polanco is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Up next,
here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler racing back. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. grounded to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Jed
Swing and a liner.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in once again, Max Kepler. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and there are 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Byron Buxton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike 2. That's ridiculous.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
catcher.
Ripped down the first base line. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Polanco going back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again,
baseman,
Marcus Semien.
Marcus
2 hits and 2 trips
Semien.
for him thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And there's ball 1. Swing and a line drive. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance. Barreto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. Drury fields it cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Plouffe. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Martin, and no one will get this one. Here it comes. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Up next for the
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Martin sprinting after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Martin moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in to try it again. Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Little dribbler down the line, and he is out on the tag. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Drury is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Leonis Martin. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit to first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Settling in now, Brandon Drury. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. On the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Twins.
Standing in, Kenny Vargas. No thump out of him in this game so far as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. Barreto from shallow right. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Jerko.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning. Stepping up now, Gurriel. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Now batting.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Drury has it. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
For the victorious Twins, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.